What is going on, guys? Welcome back. And today we're going to be talking about Assassin's Creed Mirage. We are getting a new feature, actually two new features in Assassin's Creed Mirage, known as New Game Plus, and we are going to get a permadeath mode in any kind of difficulty as you see fit in this game. And I really think that's really cool, but I will not be playing permadeath. It's really not one of my greatest game modes ever. But point being, I'm very excited that this game is going to get New Game Plus. I really think that Mirage is one of the best. I wouldn't say one of the best, but it's definitely one of the better Assassin's Creed games from that of, whether if it's Assassin's Creed Origins, Odyssey, or Valhalla. But one thing I would really want to get into here, real quick, is that when it comes to the newer Assassin's Creed games from 2017 to 2020, when it came to Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla, Origins was by far my all-time favorite when it came to newer Assassin's Creeds. I think a lot of people loved Origins from Odyssey and Valhalla. And I think the reason why is that even though that Odyssey took place in ancient Greece, or Peloponnesian Greece in that era, and then in Valhalla, it was in the Norse mythology, which was the Viking mythology. I think that was absolutely, ultimately dope, in my personal opinion, because I love Viking lore. I do like ancient Greece lore, and I do like ancient Egypt lore. But I think when it comes to the ancient Egypt and the Peloponnesian Greece and ancient Greece for Odyssey and Norse mythology and Valhalla, Origins is by far still one of my better games in that newer series. But to much further ado, we're going to dive right more into Mirage, because I'm kind of curious of what the New Game Plus is going to be like in this game, because I have watched a few videos on YouTube, and they were kind of curious what New Game Plus is going to be able to pertain in this game, because and how it's going to be utilized. I think that's going to be a very interesting way how they're going to do that. But, they were speculating that, if they're going to have a New Game Plus, which this game is going to have in later this year of December, is that I really think that they're saying that the game is going to, even though the game is going to have this mode, they are saying that when you play this game on New Game Plus, they were curious of how the loot chests are going to be like, whether if there's going to be like new gear involved or new weapons involved, or if it's just going to be like crafting components heretofore as well. We don't know that for sure, but once we initially find out when that mode comes out in much later in December of 2023, we will soon find out. So that's really cool. Like I said, I am very curious of what they're going to be doing there. But overall, I really love this game in so many aspects, because as I previously mentioned in my previous videos on Assassin's Creed Mirage, I really think that this game, it does have some Assassin's Creed Origins vibe to it. Very much so, because I think it has to do with its exploration style. And, I felt like when it came to the exploration in Origins, comparing it to Odyssey and Valhalla, I felt like that Origins felt more organic in its own unique way. And Mirage kind of felt like that, though, too, because that's what makes this game so great. And as I previously mentioned in other videos as well about Mirage, is that, this game is divided up into 4 different types of districts within the world of 9th century Baghdad. And I think that's fascinating. And I felt like that with Origins, though, it kind of has that feeling to it as well. But even though Origins does have like a big, massive map, you can go anywhere as you want or as you please, and it's fascinating. But what I'm saying is, as well, is that I think that Origins just does an amazing job with its narrative focus and how it really boils down to in some of the exploration, because there are some story exploration involved along with Origins by exploring certain types of areas, because there are areas to where the story will bring you to that certain type of location. And so that's what I'm saying with Mirage, though. Mirage kind of does that, though, too, and it's awesome. I love that type of progression, and it greatly shows why I think Mirage is still sitting at number 3 of the games this year that have released in probably in less than a month or about a month ago. And I think that's amazing. I think Ubisoft Bordeaux did an amazing job with this game, and I still believe that this game is really going to tell of where this franchise is going to go. And I previously mentioned about Assassin's Creed Red, which I know is going to be coming out sometime next year. I'm hoping, I don't know if and when, if it's going to be early 2024, excuse me, or maybe mid or late quarter of next year as well. We don't know that for sure, but it's going to be interesting to know where that game's going to go as well, because that game is going to be, for what I understand, is going to be more influence on the RPG side. And that's one thing I will readily admit here, though, too, is that even though I am excited for Assassin's Creed Red, I'm getting burnt out on the RPG mechanics, man. I really am, even when it comes to whatever RPG mechanics you might even think of. And what I will say is that I'm excited that they're not going to lean more towards that after Red, and that I think that's just a good move to make. But anyways, so much further ado, any comments or questions, please feel free to put them in the comment section below. Be more than happy to reply back even whenever possible. And you guys have a good rest of your week, and happy Thanksgiving to all. Peace.
I doubt he works alone. Thank you, friend. Wafakakallah.